there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube Boss Rino, welcome to my channel. Na-miss ko to, The Darkest Secret. Ito yung mga bini-reaction ko noong mga unang-una pa kasi nakakatakot din yung mga video niya at napakagaling din niya mag-direct. So ito, The Darkest Secret, ang pangat ito, top extreme creepy horror video that will make you scream in fright. So ito ay sa Darkest Secret, subscribe nyo siya. Huwag na natin patagalin, tirahin na natin to bago pa tirahin ng iba.
Extreme horror videos that will make you scream with fright. Number 7.
Number 7 mga tol.
We begin this list by venturing into a place where silence weighs heavily.
Grabe, iba yung kilabot nito. Iba yung kilabot ng datingan niya, no? Slow na yung sound niya, nakakatakot. Tsaka yung mga pinapalabas niya.
And the night seems to have a life of its own. Footage recorded by a security guard during his nightly rounds at a cemetery crematorium. He explains that he decided to turn on his phone's camera to send it to his brother-in-law, just to show him how unsettling it can be to work there after night. As he advanced with evident nervousness, upon reaching the amphory section, something completely unexpected and disturbing occurred before him. Observe.
They usually put the urns out to some of the
Dilim.
families.
Ito mga gusto ko, yung mga lumang video talaga.
So when I'm walking here at night, I walk right by these urns that they put on these tables here. And then I come down. Freaking out.
Creepy. Oh, so ito yun, oh.
Fuck.
Nakita na natin to, pero iba yung ano, medyo buo to. Tumutunog pala yun, no? Oh, nanakbo siya eh. Oh my God.
You noticed it, right? How is what we see in the image possible? The lid of one of the amphory begins to move on its own, and we're not talking about a lightweight object. These lids are heavy, solid, and designed precisely not to open easily. It's difficult to imagine
Gago, umangat yung lid, no?
that a threat trick or simple mechanism could cause that movement without being visible. The guard's reaction doesn't seem staged either. His breathing quickens, his voice cracks, and he decides to flee. But the most unsettling thing doesn't happen there. When he looks back, trying to check if someone is following him, the plastic strip curtains move abruptly, as if something or someone has just passed through them from the inside. Some try to explain this as a draft, but if that were the case, the entire curtain should have moved uniformly, not in a localized and violent way, as if an invisible shape had passed right through the center. For many, places like this are not just physical spaces. They are sites where something else accumulates. A heavy, residual energy, hard to explain. After all, hundreds of bodies pass through this place daily. Stories that end, goodbyes that were never spoken aloud. Could some of that get trapped there? Tell me, do you think it was a simple coincidence? A logical explanation that we haven't yet seen? Or are we facing something that never completely went away? Think about it carefully, because in
Gago, sumara din pala. Hayop ka. Bubukas siya, sumara. Saka sumara. Ang alam ko dito, bubukas lang eh. Hindi ko alam kung kanino ko napanood yun, pero maikli lang yung clip. Ito, nakita ko, sumara pa.
the following positions, things get even more mysterious. Number 6.
Paano nyo i-explain yun? Yung pagbukas siguro may tali. Imposible lagyan mo ng tali yan. Marmol yan. Hindi gagalaw yan eh. Malabong gumalaw yan. Hindi ko alam pa paano pinagalaw yan, pero malabong gumalaw yan ng tali. Imposibleng gumalaw yan. Lalo wala tayong nakikita sa paligid. Napaka-imposibleng mapagalaw yan. At nakakatakot galawin yan. Baka may abo.
In this situation, we encounter a concerning event shared by a young woman on her TikTok account. A simple, everyday story, but one that quickly transforms into something difficult to explain. She says that she and her family installed a security camera inside her grandfather's house to keep an eye on him remotely and to make sure he was okay. However, when he was no longer there, the system started sending out alerts that made no sense. Let her explain the whole situation.
Estoy acá con mi mamá porque acabamos de descubrir algo que da bastante miedo.
Viene pasando hace una semana.
Mi abuelo estaba viviendo solo en su casa, pero antes de que le lleguen al geriátrico habían
Ang anong haba, taking him to the nursing home, they had installed cameras so they could check him.
puesto unas cámaras como para vigilarlo porque a veces no atendía el teléfono por pajero y se asustaban. Entonces pusieron unas cámaras. Bueno, ahora mi abuelo no está, solamente está el gato en la casa, pero siguen llegando mensajes de la aplicación de la cámara. Al gato lo reconoce como el gato, no es que lo que detecta es el gato. El gato está sentado en el piso, está mirando curiosamente a algo. Una persona está tirada en el piso al lado de un perro. ¿Qué perro y
Abrimos
qué
la
persona,
foto,
boludo?
no hay nada.
No hay nada. 5 de la mañana. Una persona está caminando a través de la habitación. ¿Qué persona
No hay
está
nada.
caminando?
Nasaan?
No,
Ano ba
what
yung
the fuck,
pinapakita?
nunca más vuelvo. Ok, pero a las 3 de la mañana le llegan mensajes tipo al celular. Yo con mi prima en esa casa jugábamos a buscar fantasmas con una aplicación. Pero era el Marcelito Go, no una aplicación, una cámara que no hay nada.
Se empieza a activar, empieza a mandar mensajes.
Esta es horrible. Una persona está visible en la imagen. Aparentemente se está moviendo por la habitación. ¿Va a ser la imagen? Amigo, no hay nada. ¿Qué carajo está viendo, boludo? Alto miedo.
Mirá.
Una persona está parada en la puerta
Ang hirap tumingin doon sa video na pinapakita niya, tapos nagbabasa pa tayo ng subtitle.
del living. En esa puerta, boludo.
May nakatayo
Alto
daw.
miedo, posta, alto miedo. ¿Qué concha estará detectando? Esos son los mensajes que le llegan a mi mamá en la aplicación. ¿Les interesa? Les estamos mostrando a ver si aparece algo más turbio.
As she states, only the cat was in the house. Her grandfather had already been moved to a nursing home, so the place should have been empty. No visitors,
Oo nga.
no movements,
Oo nga.
no activity whatsoever. However, as you can see, the woman's cell phone received messages indicating someone was inside the house. Alerts saying a person was walking around, standing, even sitting or lying down. What's unsettling is that every time they viewed the images sent by the camera, the interior appeared empty. No one is visible. There are no shadows or strange reflections, only the cat moving around occasionally. These warnings came at any hour but intensified at night, as if someone invisible were going about their normal routine inside the house, walking back and forth, stopping, resting. Given this reality, the question is inevitable. Are we facing a simple motion sensor failure? A system error confusing the cat with a human silhouette? Or could it be a presence the camera detects, but that our eyes cannot see? Leave your opinion in the comment section.
Ang ina, wala akong naintindihan. ano ba pina-explain nila?
Number 5.
Wala akong naintindihan. Yan yun, at least napanood nyo. Wala akong naintindihan talaga. Nahihirapan kasi ako tingnan yung pinapakita niya saka yung subtitle eh. Oh. At least honest ako, hindi ko talaga naintindihan. Pabayain na. Ano na? O yan. Next! Uy, next.
Video captured at night in the skies of Bogota, Colombia.
Colombia.
A man left his home with the goal of recording a strange light in the sky. He thought it was an airplane, without even imagining that hundreds of other witnesses were recording the same phenomena. What his camera captured is as shocking as it is difficult to explain. Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Gente, hay una extraña luz en el cielo de Bogotá. Es un aro verde y en el centro hay como una estructura.
Uy, ano yan?
Esto no es ficción. Esto no es para nada ficción. Está pasando una nube, pero todavía se alcanza a ver el aro. Si alguien está viendo esto, por favor,
Ano yan, may ilaw sa langit, no?
también publiquen algo. Esto es muy raro, amigos. Es un aro verde en el cielo de Bogotá.
Totoo, hindi ko na naman maintindihan. Anak ng tipakong naman talaga, oh. So ano ba yun? May liwanag sa ulap.
¿Qué diablos es esto, gente?
Oh, what the heck is this? Tatranslate ko, babasahin ko yung subtitle, ah.
Have you ever seen anything like this? The footage shows a circular halo of light with a greenish hue suspended in the night sky. But the strangest thing is that inside it, an elongated structure appears to be moving slowly, as if something were activating or passing through that luminous ring. It's as if it were a craft of unknown origin, or even a portal opened in the sky. It was such an unusual shape that at first many users thought it was a digital manipulation, a lens reflection or some effect of the phone's camera. However, those arguments quickly began to fall apart. Shortly after this video was posted, other users began uploading their own footage, captured from different points around the city. Watch.
Oh yeah, ito. Baka may mangyayari. Grabe yung zoom ng camera niya, layo, no? Ano nangyari? Mukhang bababa to, ha? Hindi ba Dragon Ball to?
As you can see, it's not just one angle or one person. Multiple recordings are showing the same phenomena from different perspectives, confirming that thousands of people observed this bizarre light that night. This almost completely rules out the possibility of editing, manipulation, or a simple device error. Whatever appeared in the
Alien yata ito, baka alien to.
sky over Bogota was really there. Could this have any relation to the Buga sphere? Tell me what you think. Number 4.
Wala naman ako, hindi ko na naman na-gets kung ano yun. Pare-pare natin hindi alam kung, kahit siya hindi niya alam kung ano yun. Ito, baka multo na to.
In this story, we find two shocking situations that have something in common.
Ay,
Both
ito.
occurred
Simbahan na to, sigurado na to.
inside churches. The first case is old. However, to this day, it remains shrouded in mystery and considered by many to be one of the greatest religious enigmas ever documented. The story takes us back to the end of the 19th century, to the chapel of Loreto located in the town of Santa Fe in Mexico. At that time, the nuns there faced a serious problem. They needed a staircase to access the upper choir of the church. The problem was that the available space was so limited that all the architects consulted agreed building a staircase there was simply impossible. There was no solution until something happened that would forever mark the history of this church. According to legend, an unknown carpenter appeared out of nowhere. He came alone, asked for no blueprints, requested no money, and didn't even leave his name. He simply arrived, accepted the challenge, and what he built continues to baffle the world to this day. The staircase he built has two complete 360-degree turns, no visible central support, and was assembled without metal nails, only wood, but not just any wood. Later studies revealed that it doesn't correspond to any local or common species in the area at that time. Even more disturbing, decades later, engineers discover that the entire structure follows with mathematical precision The Fibonacci sequence, a complex geometric formula impossible to apply in architecture for someone without formal studies or advanced tools. Architectural challenge here was not so much to build the spiral staircase, so compressed, but to do it without a pillar, without a support to prevent the entire structure from collapsing on itself. Then the inevitable question arises: how does something like that stand up? How does it support weight without collapsing? And why did the carpenter disappear without claiming any recognition, as if he had never been there? For the nuns, the answer is clear. It was a miracle, an intervention attributed to Saint Joseph, patron saint of carpenters, who would have answered their prayers. For modern engineering, the mystery remains open.
Ganda nung pagkakagawa. So, masyado daw matibay yung hagdan, pero parang wala naman masyadong support. Galing daw.
The case
It's a miracle.
that complements this post corresponds to a much more recent recording, captured by Melissa, a loyal follower of the channel. In her email, she recounts that she visited the old temple of Lourdes, located in Santiago, Chile, with her daughter. As they toured the place, she decided to film the temple's impressive stained glass windows. However, at one point, almost without thinking, she focused for a few seconds on the small confessional located to one side of the building. Everything went perfectly normal until they reviewed the video the next day. They noticed something chilling. They realized they had been just inches away from an inexplicable presence. Watch.
Oh, haba nung sinabi niya, no? Tapos watch na kagad, multo to. Ngayon, ang problema, anong connection nung staircase dito sa multo? Pwede namang ito na kagad, eh. Ito yung gusto namin kasi, eh. Ito yung gusto namin, multo. Hindi yung staircase. Dali. Oh, akala ko may anino. Hindi, may anino nga. Sabi ko na may anino eh. Yan ang gusto namin makita, hindi yung staircase. May anino, no?
As you can see, the place seemed empty. However, to one side of the image, you can clearly see the shadow of what appears to be a person standing practically next to them. Do you see it? Melissa and her daughter insist that during the entire time they were there, they didn't see a single person inside. No one went in. No one came out. And yet that shadow appears. But perhaps the most shocking thing about this case is that according to some believers who frequently attend this temple, a shocking episode occurred at the beginning of the last century. The performance of an exorcism that is still remembered among those who know the story. It was said that during the ritual, inhuman screams could be heard.
Oh my God.
Footsteps that seemed to climb the temple columns, and a voice charged with indescribable power while the priest invoked the Lord to expel whatever inhabited the body of the afflicted woman. The ritual didn't end there. According to accounts, after a fierce struggle, the woman was finally taken to the confessional. There, suddenly, and almost as if by divine intervention, she returned to normal, as if nothing had happened, as if whatever had tormented her had been left behind, or perhaps trapped in that place. It is at this point that many questions arise. Is it possible that whatever possessed the woman remained linked to that confessional? Could that shadow captured by our subscriber be the manifestation of that same entity, still present in the temple? Leave it in the comments, because what comes next takes the inexplicable to a whole new level. Number 3.
Ang ina, ititigil ko na kagad eh. Pinangakuan pa tayo eh. Meron daw next level.
A
Tingnan
young
natin to.
woman was recording her journey with her cell phone while traveling inside a vehicle. She wasn't documenting anything in particular. However, without realizing it, her camera captured something that went completely unnoticed at the time, but which deeply affected her the next day. Pay attention.
Pay attention. Oh, ano yun? Parang may nakita ko.
Looking at them closely, you immediately realize that they don't look like normal passengers. Their faces express no emotion. Their postures are rigid. Their clothing and general appearance give the unsettling impression that they are dolls, mannequins, or something trying to imitate a person.
Oo nga, no?
But the darkest thing about it is not just its rigidity. Some social media users have pointed out that even the skin texture and the way they are arranged is more reminiscent of strategically placed, motionless bodies, as if someone had tried to recreate the scene of an everyday commute, but with lifeless people inside the vehicle. The explanations being considered are as disturbing as they are diverse, from heavily made up and completely immobile people, to props transported in a strange way, to much more unusual theories that speak of something that shouldn't have been seen, and that was recorded by mistake. Nothing moves, no one turns their head,
Oo nga, sino nagdadrive?
nor do they seem to react to their surroundings, making this whole sequence extremely unsettling. What do you think was really inside that car? Is it just an optical illusion? Or did the camera capture something that should never have been seen?
Weird na
I'll
mata.
read your comments.
Ayoko na mag-comment. Ayoko na. Na-scam ako ah. 22 minutes ako na-scam ah. Yan ang ano eh, sinasabi ko kay ano. Kumena. Like and share and subscribe. Subscribe nyo ang Darkest Secret ah. Bye-bye. Love you all.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands.